Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ELEX. We are still inside the Dome City, and we're going to continue exploring, looking around, talking to people,
If you're
including
here for the food
Jörg.
rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out, so you can just turn around and leave.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's exactly why I came here. Not. I was promised food and I wanted. That's funny. I mean, obviously I wasn't promised any food. I just want to see his reaction.
I was promised food, and I want it.
No, damn it. Who even told you I have food to give out? I want this joke finished. Sorry for being so irritated, but I don't have anything to give out. I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerence between the berserkers and outlaws. Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. We had laws and everyone obeyed them. Why can't people just all work together?
Well, that's what I want to know.
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
No. Those days are gone. I left willingly to establish a world heart here in Abessa. But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we would remain here. And whatever Caleb says is best. But now, no. I can't go back. We went against orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage, no questions asked.
Well, actually, they'll just exile you to the valley. Also, there is a world heart in Abessa, and it's looking pretty good, so I'm not sure what's up with that.
The domed city is our last hope.
Oh. Well, I guess he probably didn't have anything else to say. I hope. But we did get some interesting dialogue out of it. Oh, actually, this is where it's the northern, dangerous part of town. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's just a plate. So is this the bar? Oh. Excuse me, what is... Attention thieves, huh? I hope you don't mind me stealing that paper. Whoops. There we go. Alois is calling for vigilance against the threat of thieves. Residents of the Domed City, the recent succession of thefts is a threat to us all. Also, whoops, forgot to set my timer. There we go. Stay vigilant. Report suspicious behavior to the authorities. Keep your valuables secure. Do not trust any stranger. Report anything out of the ordinary. Anyone found to be cooperating with the thieves will be punished. Fair enough. Too bad I couldn't just read it and leave it there. Oh,
you can forget it, Brabeck. I serve everyone here.
Save yourself some work and some pain by doing what I say. Let those assholes drink piss from the gutters, and you keep your supplies for the real people.
What do you care who I serve? I still serve you, even though the other people complain about it.
So you are taking their side, are you?
I'm on nobody's side. I'm just getting on with my job.
You had better reconsider this.
Reconsider what? One wrong word and the clerics will throw you out of the city. So do us both a favor and calm the hell down.
This isn't over. I will come back.
When you do, make sure you bring some shards. I'm sick of giving credit and I need the change, all right?
Well, this fellow seems very likable. Let's go talk to him.
Hey, come over here. Let's get a drink together.
No thanks?
Forget it.
You listen. You are getting a drink with me, and you're getting one now.
No.
Seriously. No one refuses that offer.
He is an asshole, obviously, but I also want more information out of him. Does he have a reason for being an asshole, or is that just... was he born that way?
What are we celebrating?
Victory over the Alps! Or do you have another reason to celebrate? Because any reason works for me.
I believe.
Victory over the Alps?
Well, imminent victory. Got to
imminent
be,
victory.
hasn't it? Or don't you have any confidence in us? Don't say the wrong thing now. You got to believe if you want to succeed.
Sure. If you keep drinking, you're not going to beat anyone.
Sure, whatever you say.
Drink up. Drink up to the end of our days. Here, my friend, to what's coming. And now, tell me about your glorious deeds. Or have you just been sitting on your ass, letting others fight the beasts of Zakor for you?
Not exactly, no.
I've done more fighting than a barfly like you.
Ha! You
Yours
have
like
to have
that.
balls to challenge me like that. Here, you've earned something to drink.
I mean, I'm not exactly trying to become his friend.
Why aren't you in a den with the other berserkers?
Fuck the berserkers. I don't have anything more in common with them. They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later.
Probably
so
sooner.
I beat them to the punch and left. Fuck them and their laws. You can have it much easier here. And if you want to earn something for nothing, try fighting one of the outlaws here in the domed city. Those assholes always come off worse. Just ask Riley.
Oh, I did.
He knows it's time for him to take another beating.
Well, yeah, why do you want me to fight Riley, and why are you fighting Riley? And why did you presumably... Or why did you kill someone? At least that's what he said.
Why do you want me to fight Riley?
It's about time someone pays him a visit. Now, you're the one to do it.
Because you're
That
too drunk,
lying
or...
shit is telling people I killed a family out in the Badlands. Total fucking bullshit. I killed 5 families out in the Badlands.
Oh, cool.
Parading around out there. Hardly a weapon between them. Like they wanted to die. Those dipshits got themselves killed.
By you.
Now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got some of the guards believing his yabber. But if someone else were to shut him up, I'd be in the clear, and those guards would be off my back. Take care of him, and I'll make it worth your while.
Screw you. Yeah, you definitely need to learn respect for others.
You need to learn.
I'm not sure
respect for
I have what it
others.
takes to teach him, but...
What? You think I'm a child?
Doris doesn't like that?
So piss
What?
off, or I'll give you your head on a plate.
You want me to fight? I mean, it's too late for that, right? He did commit those murders. He admitted to it.
You can try.
I'm gonna give your whore of a mother a reason to cry. Come here.
I have to go.
Yeah. Okay, I was definitely expecting him to start attacking right away. Oh wow, he's not nearly as strong as I thought he was gonna be.
That wasn't so good.
Wasn't it?
All right. You've made your point, so leave me alone.
I wish I could have killed you instead. Combat 20! Will take more than words to leave me to get me to leave. Combat 20, is that all the combat talents? 20 freaking points? I mean, I guess there are items to temporarily give you more points. Yeah, skill level way too low.
You had better leave people alone from now on.
I got it.
Have you though?
From now on, keep your hands off the outlaws.
And if I don't?
Then you'd better find a bodyguard before I come back for you.
All right. Fuck it. You get your wish.
Smart decision.
Huh. So, what would that 20 combat points dialogue option have done differently? Just give me extra experience, or? Huh. Well, hey Riley, you're over there? Yes.
About Brabeck.
I mean, I hope he'll actually honor his promise, although I have no reason to believe that, but...
You needn't worry about Brabeck. He'll leave you alone.
Leave me alone? He won't do that while he still draws breath. Oh, please tell me you didn't appeal to his conscience. He hasn't got one.
Not exactly.
Don't worry. I made things clear to him. He won't be back.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Wow. I might actually live through this year now. Thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Again, a side in the Abessa conflict? I mean, this time I helped a former outlaw. But isn't the entire idea that everyone in here is no longer a member of their previous faction, but instead just a citizen of the Dome City? So what's all this taking sides stuff all about? I didn't take a side in the Abessa conflict. I took a side in one jerk terrorizing and just outright killing people and bragging about it, and protecting someone who's rightfully terrified of that guy. So, yeah, I don't know what the game's trying to imply here. Also, hi Vito.
Hey, traveler. Is your throat dry? Are your feet aching?
Both?
Whatever your problem, I have what you need. One good swig will cure all worries, and that's guaranteed.
I heard about your fight with I didn't only hear about it. I witnessed it firsthand.
I heard about your fight with Brabeck.
Ah, forget that guy. Every city has someone like him. You just have to ignore them.
Or
Let
beat
me
them
know
up.
if I can do something for you.
Do you have any news to go with that drink?
News? I presume you're talking about news from in here. I don't hear anything much from the outside now the city gates are sealed. Now, the future of the Dome City is the only topic people are concerned about right now. That's pretty much all of the conversation. There's been peace in here for years, but right now, well, we're all set for things to boil over. And I don't want to say it's the cleric's fault. It's always easy to blame the people in charge, isn't it?
Yep.
But who else do we blame? The berserkers, the outlaws, the separatists? Me? I find it best not to blame anyone.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable. Although if there really are problems, someone must be responsible. Maybe just not a single one of the factions.
How is business?
Now that everyone is paying credit? Roaring. Not many people aren't happy to pay on credit. It's me that's holding the bill and hoping to get paid before I run out of supplies. Speaking of which, do you know where I can get any food supplies? I'll pay real shards to get more food supplies in.
I'm sure we'll try to earn profit. Most people try to earn a profit in your situation, huh? Do they? I mean, is he trying to earn a profit? Because he's not really making money right now. If the job pays, really pays. I mean, is this trying to bargain for better prices for me? Let's try it.
Most people try to earn a profit in your situation, huh?
Try, yeah. Achieving is something different. I'd rather you get the supplies honestly, but if you take them from people who have too much,
Whoa,
who am I to question?
where'd that come from?
But if you steal from those with nothing, then I don't want anything from you. I like to keep things honest.
Yeah, me too. For the most part.
Do you want to trade?
Oh, that's all it is, huh? Black leather cowl. Meh. ELEX potion. Oh. An ELEX potion that removes ELEX cravings. Interesting. Oh no, never mind. That is what I already have. Okay. Well, I can already make that. It's too bad that the game doesn't explicitly list that in a recipe's description. I'm pretty sure I have this one. And this one, I don't know. Make that from liquor and ELEX, huh? But of course, you also need the natural ELEX to turn the small potions into regular ones, and the regular ones into the greater ones. He does sell water, though. Okay, so maybe getting water bottles to as a base for potions is not a problem at all. They're relatively cheap too. I'll get a couple more, just, you know. And again, I could sell a whole lot of stuff to him.
Here, my thanks to you.
Strange key received. What? Strange mechanism.
What do you expect me to do with this key?
Any more? I cannot say. The mystery is key to this gift. Search out its meaning, and it will benefit you. Pass this test, and the secret will open to you.
That's unexpected.
Why are you making such a secret of it?
You will see when you find the meaning.
Okay. So, this whole wanting to buy supplies thing isn't actually a quest, just an introduction to him being a trader. Fair enough, I guess. And if nothing else, I actually bought something from him for actual credits or ELEX it. So, what? Combat music?
Get out. Yeah,
Oh, screw you.
Fuck off.
Fuck off yourself. What the hell? What are these guys being so edgy? So on edge, rather. Okay, well, this definitely looks like the Berserker district. Oh, hey, Brabeck.
Get
What are you
out
doing?
of here.
No. I'm gonna stay right here. Lots of people hanging out down there. Okay. Oh, you're Rorik. Okay.
I saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome.
Oh.
Who are you? Why were you allowed in?
Good question. Let's be straightforward.
I was an alb once.
Fuck. What is this, an invasion?
Can't you all just go back to Zakor? What do you have to keep coming here for? Well, you'll find more of your kind back there in the city. But you can go and do whatever it is you Albs do together. But don't get used to it. None of you will be staying long. But before you go, you better tell me what you want here, Alb.
You seem to have missed the point, the part where I used to be an Alb and no longer am one. I'm also not even officially a separatist.
What do you have against the Separatists?
We came here for peace, to escape the war. How long will that last if more Albs keep coming here? Zakor has left us alone recently. You think they will if they know all their escapees are coming here? Idan? Ignadon? Fuck it, even Tavar. At some point, if they learn that Albs are sheltering here, then they might attack us even if Zakor doesn't. And you can tell me whatever you want about us having the same goals, or the same enemy. But you really expect me to believe you Albs are going to choose us over other Albs?
Well,
I don't care
I can
that
only
people
speak for
vote
myself,
for
but
you.
yes.
If it was up to me, we would be better off if you lot were thrown out of the city.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's your opinion. Thankfully, it's not the general consensus or the opinion of the ones in charge.
Who are you?
Caleb, I lead the Berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Okay. Separate from the Berserkers and Udan, apparently.
You are separate from the Berserkers in Udan?
We have kept our beliefs, but left behind the laws. We have set our own rules here. Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end up being sent to the valley. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand the forest of Edan out here. But they were cut off from Edan by the Albs, left on their own to survive. And after a while, they decided to keep it that way. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy. But they're stretched too thin for another conflict, so here we are. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped exiles, others just chose to leave Edan.
You want to have all the Separatists thrown out of the city?
Yeah. And you know what? I have already started to make it happen. It's easy to find ways to show you people have broken the rules of our agreement. But hey, I have a way you can avoid the same fate. You could do us a service here. You could prove your humanity. Are you prepared to do that? Do you think you're even able?
Able? Probably. Willing to cooperate with you, jerk? Not really. Yeah, I'm definitely not helping you get rid of the Separatists.
I'm not helping you get rid of the Separatists.
Once an alb, always
Cold
an
increased
alb.
for that?
I
This
don't know
makes
why
no
I
sense.
thought you'd help. Well, you've just shortened the time you have here. We'll manage this without you, and I'll make sure all your kind go back to where you belong. Enjoy your short stay here in Abessa.
Screw you, asshole. Man.
We have to push the Alps.
Yeah, whatever.
Who knows what they're
Hey,
gonna
Rorik.
find in those ruins next?
Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yep.
Yes, I've just arrived.
I thought so. I saw you come through the gate, you see? Anyway, I want to ask you something, if that's alright. Have you been to Idan recently? To the Berserkers' city of Goliad, to be exact. A good friend of mine is still there.
I have, and... well, yes.
Who's your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. At least, he was when I left.
That
He
guy.
thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, from the Alb Converter. Do you know what happened to him?
Yes. Quell is not actually dead. Why... I know I told that to, what's-his-face? Not Cormac, the other guy. The priest in charge of the Mana Shrine. But Krell is actually not dead. He's living in that abandoned building with his brother, who's basically a mutant. Mostly mindless. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I can't tell this guy.
Kral is dead.
No. Shit. Maybe if I'd stayed...
I mean, he isn't dead,
You know,
is he?
I was even planning how I could get to Goliath to see if I could get him out of there. I had this feeling something bad would happen to him. First his brother and then him. A curse on all of Idan. And thanks anyways.
I wonder if the game screwed something up here. If because I told the priest that that Kral was dead, some kind of variable was set to Kral is dead or something when he's actually still alive, or am I misremembering? I know I chose not to fight him or give him away. I basically covered for him. I mean, it's true that I don't really have a reason to trust this person necessarily, and to believe him that he's a friend of him, of Kral's, and that it would be okay for him to know the truth, especially since the Berserkers here are no longer associated with the rest of the Berserkers in Idan. Oh, well, whatever. I guess it wouldn't have made a big difference either way. It's just, you know, feels unfortunate that I can't tell this guy that his friend is fine.
Tell me about your life in Idan.
Me? I was a worker at the pit. You know, I extracted ELEX from old machines so it could be
I know.
transmuted into mana. I always wanted to join the Hooded Crows and learn the art of magic, but it wasn't to be. My parents forbade me from trying. My clan told me to stop trying. Not that any of that stopped me. And that's what got me banished. I stole mana from the shrine to try and learn magic myself. And I got myself caught. They sentenced me to exile in the Valley of the Damned, but I escaped. I'd seen the Dome City when I was sent on patrol, so when I left Idan, this was the place I thought of. And here I am.
I would like to learn Berserker magic, sure. But it doesn't seem like he actually knows magic.
I would like to learn Berserker magic.
Well, it's pointless asking me.
Yeah.
I didn't manage to learn anything useful before I was exiled.
Figured as
You would
much.
have to join the Berserkers. They won't teach their magic to outsiders. But I don't know if I can recommend that in all good conscience. I left, after all. You will have to decide who you want to join.
Yeah, well, the thing is, all the factions have their issues, or I have issues with all the factions. It's just, you know, I'll eventually have to pick one over the others.
Vivian sent me.
Is it about the technician job for the clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean, I've not had much to do with technology. I've tried to learn since I came to Abessa, but I'm still only just starting out.
I mean, he doesn't seem... He seems motivated, sure, and he doesn't seem like a security risk. He's maybe just not the most qualified.
So, now you've left Idan. What do you think about the clerics?
I'm grateful they let me in. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. I'm not a berserker anymore. I live here.
Right.
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. There aren't many I've not seen from the inside. Strange, really. My job used to be to get rid of technology, but now all I want to do is put it back together. The clerics make some incredible things. I mean, just look at the dome. That's an amazing feat of engineering.
It sure is. Especially in a world that is mostly still in ruins. I mean, I guess that's a fair question. Although it's not exactly like that he didn't run away because he got orders. He didn't he was literally sentenced to a life of exile because of one misstep. And I think it's perfectly understandable that he chose to rather seek his luck elsewhere, his fortune elsewhere.
If you get orders you don't like, will you run away from here like you did from Idan?
I don't know. But the clerics don't ban some people from doing some things and not others. If I want to learn about technology, they'll let me. They're the same with everyone.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then.
Okay. Well, we did talk to him, and he seems like a good guy.
I'm watching you.
Attention thieves, right, I know.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
Oh, hey, you're still struggling with the steps, huh? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Right, I've already looked in here.
He always thought he could talk his way around anyone.
Okay, this leads down here to this lower tier. The elf lady, or the separatist lady, should be over that way somewhere. What's this? Nothing? An old well, perhaps? Is there any reason to be back here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's explore this way. You're just a patrol. Oh, you are Naira. Hello. Not Nira. Naira, of course.
What do you want from me? To drive me off? Or maybe even have me killed? You don't scare me. Your people are a plague.
Your people? What are you talking
land.
about?
Although, there is something different about you. Do you usually spend time with people like us?
I know a lot of elves. I know a couple.
I was an elf myself once.
Yes. You stopped taking ELEX. That is rare.
You haven't?
Which makes me question how you did it.
Well, forcefully. I would like to discuss that issue further, but apparently I can only tell about why I'm here.
Vivian sent me about the technician job.
I am without question the best candidate they will find. Therefore, selecting me is the logical choice.
Probably.
But I need proof that the clerics are really willing to work with me. If I am to work for the clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value shards above all things, and so payment would be proof that they take me seriously.
I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed either way. You'll get your payment? Well, I mean, she's not gonna get her payment from me. If that's what she's expecting.
What are your qualifications for this job?
I served as the battlefield technician for my unit in Zakor. I have already discovered errors in the AI systems of the clerics' mechs, and I would be able to modify them. Even the dome isn't running as efficiently as it could. That is another thing I could improve.
I mean, that sounds pretty valuable, for sure. The thing is, I'd rather... I mean, she obviously brings a lot of expertise, but I don't see why both her and Rorik, for example, can't work for the clerics and to strengthen the defenses of the city. So I feel like that would definitely be the best option. I mean, maybe they just don't have enough work, or they don't have enough shards to spend to pay more than one new technician.
Do you think you can work with the clerics?
I think it would be better if this city was led by an alb or a machine. But I understand that it isn't up to me to determine this. So yes, I could imagine working with them in the existing circumstances, despite their inefficiencies.
Well, I mean, since she is a separatist, I don't think she will betray the city to the elves, to Zakor. But she also doesn't really seem the most enthusiastic. Well, I'm definitely not paying her.
I'm not paying you.
Good. Then you have made your decision and mine.
What?
I will not work for the clerics.
Because I'm not even with the clerics. This makes no sense. That's complete bullshit. Obviously, I have the money. It's no problem for me to give her 500 shards. I would probably even get them back, but this makes absolutely no sense. I'm just here to freaking talk to her.
Teach me something.
She will teach me something, apparently. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's unfortunate to miss out on her expertise, but ultimately, I guess someone who is willing to learn and who is actually, you know, enthusiastic about the cause of the city, because
You think you know what's going on? No one knows.
Because it helped him.
Seek shelter or to cause problems.
Is better in the long
This area
run.
is a sanctuary for refugees. There's nothing here for reavers, recruiters, or troublemakers.
Well, I'm neither.
What's wrong with you? Have I done something to piss you off?
Call it experience, but those in need and those willing to help don't normally question my motives.
Are you always so edgy?
You know you wouldn't need to defuse things if you didn't get people wound up in the first place.
I didn't do
Damn,
anything.
this is like being back in Goliath all over again.
Wow, lady, you have some issues.
What brought you out here?
This is a place away from the war. A place people could make up their minds without being pressured to join one of the factions. If the people here wanted to join a faction, they would have. But some people aren't ready for that. Or they've been cast out. They have to go somewhere.
So there's no faction in charge here?
Well, the clerics keep order, but it's not like the Horde where entry means you have to join them. Here you can forget about factions.
You're a berserker. Is Adan trying to conquer Abessa?
I don't answer to Adan. And these people belong to no faction. They belong only to themselves. I stand as their protector against anyone who would force them to do otherwise. My only connection to Idan is my magic. I wish it was more, but wishes don't make things so.
Have you been exiled from Goliad?
Exiled? No. There are those in Idan who want to use my magic for their own purposes. Ever since my power started to grow, they changed me. Their mana changed me, and that change just won't stop. I'm becoming stronger and stronger. It is terrifying.
If that's true, why don't you use your power?
I do, I have. But sometimes it overwhelms me. That's why I fight alone. If I lose control of a spell, there's a chance I could kill anyone and everyone around me. The warlords wanted to test me. Try my powers, to harness them. Now I need to find a solution myself. But to do that, I need to study the properties of ELEX, to learn more about it.
Huh. I mean, yeah, as this conversation, or mostly monologue, progressed, I got the feeling that she was probably a potential companion. And while I do like the idea of having a magic user, spellcasting companion, I don't really... I mean, she didn't really make the best first impression, you know? So while I appreciate the offer, I don't see why my character should feel like he'd like her to be around him.
Someone's gonna sort this shit out before we drown in it.
I've heard that before.
Fank, right, that's the guy I saw.
Hey, you. Hey, it's you.
Yes, Fank.
Oh.
It's me, Jax.
So we actually know each other.
I heard they'd shot you down. That you were dead. Apparently that was wrong.
Well,
but if
they did shoot me down, they just didn't kill me.
Does that mean you're a separatist now? Will you stay here and support our cause? I'm sure you would be very welcome.
I wouldn't be so sure. Not welcomed by everyone, anyway. Whoa, what? You betrayed all that you were. I mean, I don't know his story. I guess Jax might know more. Maybe Fank willingly left Xacor and actually opposed the other elves before, unlike him, who got, I don't know, probably sawed off for political reasons or something. But I mean, right now we're really very much in the same boat, so that second line is definitely doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, what cause exactly are you referring to? Let's just make that clear.
What cause?
We've broken free from Xacor, from being slaves to ELEX.
Yes.
And we've worked, persuaded people to allow us into the city. And now we're here, we are working to be allowed to stay. Would you be willing to help us?
I mean, yeah, so long as you're behind the idea of all the factions and just all the people living here together in peace, and so long as you're not trying to do anything.
I will give you my support.
Good. We have to stick together. People blame us for this war, even though we left Xacor to escape it. They will doubt us until the day peace begins. I mean, they don't even trust each other. Among all these warring people, all these different agendas, we, you and I, share a similar destiny. It's the only way anyone will survive.
If you say so. Goods have you got? I mean, it seems like you're tolerated. I mean, they definitely are tolerated. Although there are those people like, what's his face, like Caleb, who are openly hostile, but not the authorities. They are okay with everyone being here so long as they behave.
It seems like you're tolerated here in the city.
That is exactly what we are. Tolerated. We are still a long way from being accepted.
Albs who have become refugees in your own war.
This isn't our war. This city is a place of freedom, but all the old suspicions remain. The outlaws claim they are being oppressed. The clerics say they are neutral, but they aren't. The berserkers, they don't seem to know what they're doing, apart from avoiding their laws. We are trying to discover who we are. I think people see that we are all here for a new start.
Well, I wish more people would see that, and I mean, honestly, his observations about all the different factions seem pretty accurate.
Do you need help?
It is good that you offer to help us. The berserkers are already trying to get us thrown out of
So
the
they
city.
are.
We
Well,
need
one
the
of them
protection
specifically.
offered by this place. We won't survive without it. We've persuaded people here that we are worth a chance. But there will always be those who won't see it that way. And the Albs and Zakor want us dead. If we're to stay, we need someone to get to Caleb and Jorg. They are key to our future.
Jorg, huh?
About the threat of you being thrown out of the city. What is the problem with Caleb and Jorg?
Jorg is a berserker. He's accused us of spying for the Albs and Zakor.
Really?
He claims he saw us handing over information about the shield generators. It's completely illogical. We are the ones with the most to lose if Zakor captures this city. But the free people are prisoners to emotion. It makes them doubt logic. They have already thrown one of our group out of the city. Now they are threatening the rest of us with the same fate. We are no friends of the Albs and Zakor. They would see us dead. We want this to be our home now. We need the free people to understand this.
I mean, assuming that he's right and that those accusations are false, I'm definitely on his side, 100%. Just getting them, you know, trying to get them thrown out because they're mistrusted is definitely despicable. However, it could be possible that one of them, one separatist or one former Alb, actually is a spy, or, you know, was made to give away secrets for some reason or another. I mean, I can't rule out that possibility. I just don't know, and it's perfectly possible that Fenk doesn't know about that. So maybe the accusations aren't false. Maybe it's just, you know, that not all the separatists are evil necessarily. Man, but I can only go on what NPCs tell me, right? And my own best judgment. If I don't know all the facts, then so be it. But judging by what I know and what things appear to be, I will help him and the others. Because I feel like they're being treated unjustly. And I hope I'm right.
I will help you.
Good. That is the response I wanted. It is best if you go straight to Jorg. Caleb is already attempting further arguments to ensure our expulsion. But it is Jorg's statement that has put us in danger. That lie,
yeah, I guess we can
underpins
see and
Caleb's argument
try and
against
find out
us.
whether
If people believe we are working with the enemy, we will be
whether
exiled
Jorg is
from
just
the city
lying or
and left to die.
whether he actually did
But
see
if
something.
Jorg confesses his lie, then Caleb would no longer have the proof he claims. They would have no reason to expel us.
Right. I mean, I hope I can prove their innocence peacefully and thereby, you know, thereby make it so that Caleb and Jorg, I guess, don't have a way to get them officially thrown out of the city. They might not be happy about it, but, you know, so long as the separatists have the official backing by the clerics and alloys, that should be enough. I just hope that I won't have to end up fighting one or the other group. In this case, I guess the berserkers, since I did decide to side with the separatists. Anyway, let's take a look at the goods. No weapons, that's expected. Unfortunately, no one's selling armor. Also, not too surprising. He does sell Alb technology, interestingly, and natural ELEX. ELEX potion, small ELEX potion. Okay. Nothing that I immediately need. Hey Kaja, bye Kaja. Well, I'll take this. Thank you. Oh, you're Daryl. You're the outlaw who has applied for a technician job, huh? I really hope that he turns out to be untrustworthy, because I really want to give the job to Rorik. I think he deserves that chance.
Ah, the gift and treasures of travel, for it brings new encounters. So what are you? Merchant? Bounty hunter? Or a nobody, like most people out there?
I mean, I've been upfront about this so far, which hasn't always made me new friends. I was an Alb once, but I mean, both of these are true. I guess it's a matter of whether I want him to know that I am an ex-Alb. But it's true that I'm right now not in a faction, so.
I'm not in a faction.
Well, guess you're one lonely son of a bitch then, aren't you?
Eh.
Here, before you start begging for help, consider it a gift from the Duke.
Thanks.
Give me enough that I can share.
12 shards, huh? Keep your charity? I mean, honestly, yeah, if he's trying to buy me to make me, you know, to win for the outlaws to win my favor, then I don't want these shards.
Keep your charity.
It isn't smart to refuse a gift from the boss.
Oh, I'm willing to take that risk.
You should learn to appreciate his generosity.
How do people live here?
Here, smoke one with me before you start bombarding me with questions, yeah? I have the best stuff here.
I don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
I don't smoke in real life,
well,
so.
That's your choice. From time to time, you need to open a door in your head and look inside, right? But if you won't, then all the more for me. That done, let's get into the real business.
Real business?
What business?
Real business. A proper opportunity. You see, the clerics have had this city under their control for years. And the Duke thinks they're planning to take control everywhere, sooner or later. And he thinks the Dome City could be the starting point for their military campaign. So, my job is to find out if he's right. If there is something brewing that could be dangerous for us in Tavar.
So, I mean, you're not even hiding the fact that you're very much still considering yourself a member of the Outlaws of Tavar, and you're basically openly spying for the Duke. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna give him or recommend him for the technician's job.
What information have you gathered about the clerics?
Pretty much nothing so far. They've not been very loose-lipped around me. I must sort of stand out.
So,
yeah,
you want me to be
you're not really trying to be
I want you to find out information. Now, I can see in your eyes that you haven't fallen for the cleric's tricks. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece of troll shit you've fed.
From people like you, for example. Yeah, I'm really not interested in helping this guy, sorry.
I'm not interested in your problems.
Problems? These aren't problems. These certainly aren't my problems. I just have a big sum of shards that are looking for a new owner.
Well, keep looking.
If you'd like to be that new owner, you know where to find me.
Thanks, but no thanks. Why do you think these technicians... Wait, he hasn't mentioned the technicians, has he? But apparently he wants to become a technician because he thinks he'll gain access to information that way. At least that means that he's not necessarily planning to sabotage the defenses, but obviously he's not trustworthy.
Vivian sent me to talk to you about the technician's job.
Yeah, good. And I'd like to apply for the job. And I'm willing to pay any price to get it.
Pay a price
While
to get
I'm
the job?
certain there must be people better qualified than me.
Yes.
There isn't anybody who will pay you as much as I will.
Really? That's how you're trying to convince me? Man.
How good are you with technology?
Absolutely crap. I don't
Wow.
know one end of a
He's not even
screwdriver
trying.
from-
What the hell?
Well, a hammer, to be honest. But I'm a fast learner. And if I have someone I can ask, then the rest won't be a problem. And did I mention the whole financially rewarding
Yes, you
aspect
did.
of selecting me as the candidate?
I mean, those 12 shards you gave me the first time we met, those were really... Those almost convinced me. I wonder how much more there might be. I mean, how much do you have total? Like 50? Maybe even 100? You must be so rich.
What do you think about the clerics?
What's this got to do with the job?
You're
This
gonna be
job
working
is
for
about
them?
Technical reliability. And I can
Yeah.
assure you that I am technically reliable.
You're technically
And as for my
reliable. You're not
interests,
technically
You
reliable.
can count on me being a pacifist. I want to do anything to avoid a war. And the better access I
maybe.
have to new information, the better equipped I'll be to ensure a war doesn't suddenly break out without anybody seeing it coming.
I've heard enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And remember to put in a good word for me with
No.
Vivian. I'll make it worth your while.
Screw you, dude. What the hell? Oh, that's a shoddy workbench. It's interesting that they have different designs for those kinds of things. Oh, there's a hammer. See, that's not a screwdriver. But, well. I guess he really doesn't care. Oh. Give me oil lamp, please. Thank you. Oh, right, and this is where Gustav is. Hey, Gustav.
Carry on.
Okay. I mean, are you gonna let me leave? Yes. No problem. No questions asked. I wonder if at this point I've actually talked to
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath?
most of the, if not
I was
all the
exiled
important
to
people.
the valley before I came here, but I hid myself in a crate and got brought up in the lift.
You escaped in a crate?
Yeah, those idiots had no idea I was in there. I waited till they were busy with the next one, slipped out, and I was gone.
You got lucky.
That wasn't luck, that was pure skill.
You were lucky.
Yeah, well, maybe I got luck and skill, but what I haven't got is beer. Feel like one?
Yeah, sure.
Well then, follow me.
I mean, you do realize that the Great Lift is far from the only way in and out of the valley, right? I mean, most people don't seem to realize that, but there's that one way that is actually somewhat guarded, even though not very heavily at all. And then there are like 3 or 4 other ways that are not guarded at all. But, you know, so whatever. Okay, I've been over there. I've been over here. That's the pub. Or inn, or whatever you want to call it. York is over there. Or at least he used to be. Huh. Is he there? I guess not. Well, I can always activate the quest helper to locate him. Maybe he's over here.
I'm staying out of it.
Oh, these guys are here. That makes sense.
Really? Now?
Right, these are the farms. There's no one here I can... Oh, no, that's Paige. Right. Yeah. That's true. I'll still have to figure out what to do with her. Although I guess I have accepted her proposal. Hey, Eric, I helped you too.
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Kalan for sending you.
Okay. So was that the only one?
The dome is a gift from Kalan. Never forget that.
Okay. I guess it really was only that one.
Then why are we still working with that piece of
Don't
crap?
take it personally.
Frankly, we should be showing more respect.
About the candidates for technician.
Yes?
Yeah, Naira doesn't want the job. I mean, she kinda does, but she's also really stupid for someone so smart.
Naira doesn't want the job.
Why not?
She wanted to be paid in advance.
And by me, no
Then I
less.
agree with you. I want someone dedicated to the task, not to shards. That on top of the risk of letting an alb into our technology? You're
That's
right.
not the problem.
Let's forget about her.
It's more like that she's an idiot. And yeah, I mean, between these two, it's a pretty obvious choice.
You should give the berserker Rorik the technician's job.
Then you think he has the experience and that he will dedicate himself to the Dome City?
No and yes. Well, yeah, he has some basic knowledge, right? But most importantly, he's trustworthy. He does have something against authority, does he? Not more than most people. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem to make him very appealing, but
He knows his way around technology from the inside.
Meaning I will have to teach him some things.
yes.
But I can do that if he's the right person. Good, right. Then I hope we have our technician. Thank you for helping me with the selection. Here, your payment as promised. I'd better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward. At least I hope so.
Very good.
Okay.
I call that danger.
I mean, I guess in this case I sided, or I chose a side by not supporting the outlaws, and not so much by helping a former berserker get the job.
Parts, repair skills, blah blah.
Speaking of which, though, I guess I did start my timer a little bit late, so I don't know exactly. We might be over an hour, but probably not. Definitely getting close, though. I will go ahead and talk to Rorik, though. Let's see if he has anything to say.
Hey,
Oh,
thanks for getting me that job with the clerics.
hey, no
I
problem.
wouldn't have thought I would like it so much.
Hey.
But, you know, I really think I've found my place.
Okay,
I
let's
didn't have anything to
let's
do with
pretend he's been
technology
working
in Edan.
there for a while now.
I feel like I missed out all that time. Right, I have to get back to it. See you around, yeah?
Sure. Okay, so, I mean, he's happy. Maybe now if we return to Vivian,
Not now, I've got...
she'll tell us how happy she is with him, or how not happy she is with him.
Well, it's hard to get parts out here.
May Kalan guide your way.
Oh, or not. Okay, well, we have... What else do we have to do? Right, we are supposed to deal with that weapon smuggling activity, and for that we'll have to go outside the city and meet that person, that separatist, or maybe not separatist, who's apparently a pretty weird character and hard to deal with. So I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, but we'll definitely have to do that next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.